On this 50-point inspection, I have another suggestion. This is a double IPA coming in at 7.8% ABV from Bearded Iris Brewing Company. They are out of Nashville, Tennessee. This beer is about a week past 2 months old. And I picked this up when I was in Massachusetts visiting John and Ellie. So we don't get Bearded Iris here in New Hampshire still. Jump over the border, you can find it. So let's go ahead and crack into this one. It does have some kind of trippy can art. The lighting's not the best, but it's almost like one of those things. If you guys have seen like House on the Haunted Hill, the remake, he's looking through the thing and the thing's just spinning around and it shows the guy kind of doing like bouncing a ball or something. Yeah, it's kind of what that reminds me of. So let's go ahead and crack into this one now. Okay, so it's got a pretty frothy white head. Bubbles seem fairly structured. The color of the beer itself is a nice orange, and it is hazy. Some aromas on this. It's like a mix. It's a fruit bowl. I'm getting like pineapple mixed with tangerine. There may even be like a banana type note in there. There's something that's kind of creamy. A bunch of like tropical type fruit type notes in here. Touch of passion fruit. A little bit of a breadiness from the malt. It's like not super citrusy, so it's not like bright pineapple. It's not like bright orange juice, stuff like that. It's kind of, yeah, it's like cooked, like a cooked pineapple. It's more tangerine-esque. Some of that kind of like passion fruit in there. There's a creaminess to this too. It's just, all right. I have no clue what hops they used in this. I don't know anything about this beer. Maybe, you know, might find out if it's on Untapped afterwards, after I score it. But let's dive in now and get some flavors. Cheers. Yeah, slight bready maltiness. Medium body, but a medium carbonation. Not really the softest of mouthfeels. It does have a slight soft appeal to the palate, but pretty juicy. Yeah, it's passion fruit, a bit of that kind of cooked pineapple note, a little bit tangerine. There was a little kiss of orange popping through too. Bitterness is, I'd say, lower side, moderate. There is a bitterness to this. This one never gets like super sweet to begin with, but the bitterness also isn't harsh at all. Maybe a little bit earthy toned for the finish. Still juice notes coming through. It is all, like I said, it's not like super bright juice. It's over ripened, maybe cooked type of flavors. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff in here that I'm not talking about as far as what fruits it might be reminding me of from these hops, but there's definitely things in there that I haven't said, because it's like there's this little zing and zang here and there. I just don't know what the hell it is. So there is like a slight kind of vegetal, like cooked veggies type thing going on right before the bitterness. So it's there's a little bit of a I don't know if that's due to any of the age on this one. It is over 2 months, so it should still be considered fresh for the shelf, but you know how these things are. Sometimes they can last and be perfectly fine, and sometimes they start going foul after a month. Let's go ahead, score this one. So for my appearance score, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 6. For the aromatics, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Flavor score, 15 out of 19. The body on it, I wish it was a bit softer, fluffier. And I'm mixing, even though the medium body is fine, I'm mixing the mouthfeel in as well. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. And for my overall, I'm at an 8 out of 10, which is going to give this a 41.5 out of 50 BuMpY score, which lands it in the very good range. On Untapped, some of their flavor notes or whatever stuff that they talk about here. So some beers overflow with possibilities. In this DIPA discovered Nelson, citra, motueka, hops, paired with an expressive yeast character that brings ripe fruit sweetness. Yeah, well, like I said, it was pretty much right. And together presenting as notes of, they say preserved lemon squeeze. Yeah, I could definitely see a lemon note in there. Fragrant summer peach skin. I don't really get the peachiness out of this. And then it says, damn it, ads, get out of my way. Fragrant summer peach, I said that, and orange push pop. I'm like tangerine. I did get a little bit of an orange in there. And that just it says to name only a few, so there could be more in this. But out of 7,657 ratings, this averages out at a 4.18 out of 5 on Untapped. So pretty darn close to what I ended up scoring it at as well. So I'm pretty much pairing very closely with the masses out there. So I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.